Back in 2012, you never really got bored. If you had nothing to do, you'd grab your favourite fruit shoot, whip your phone out and dive into some of the best games ever made. Fruit Ninja, Jetpack Joyride, Temple Run, Doodle Jump. We were spoilt for choice. 7 years on, whilst they do hold a special place in our hearts and minds, they've also been through countless updates. So the real question is, where are they now? So today what we're going to do is a side-by-side comparison. What were they like back then? What are they like now? And are they any better? Let's start with a simple favourite, Doodle Jump. Back in 2012, they released the new ninja theme, being the only theme to have its own currency where you can buy upgrades and head starts. Apart from that, the rest was kept the same. You had helicopter hats and jetpacks in each level, as well as crumbling platforms. 7 years later, apart from a new 8-bit style theme, nothing else has changed, which I'm very glad about. Any major changes in gameplay or layout would have been an absolute disaster. Speaking of which, Fruit Ninja was in its prime, with frequent juicy updates full of new blades and backgrounds. Back in the day, you had to complete different tasks to unlock certain blades. Near the end of 2012, they introduced Starfruit, its own currency used to buy blades and backgrounds instead. Apart from that, the gameplay was kept the same. You had 3 modes: Classic, where you get 3 strikes and you can't hit bombs; Zen, where you get 2 minutes and no bombs, just fruit; and an all-time favourite, Arcade mode, with the exclusive power-ups to freeze time, add more fruit, and double your score. Now, well, they've ruined it. Now you only get Classic at the start and you have to level up to unlock the other modes. To make things even worse, you can only buy certain blades and backgrounds at each stage. Probably the only change I like is that each background and blade has its own special power. On to lighter subjects. Jetpack Joyride, one of Half-Brick's more well-received games, and an absolute joy to play back in the day. A continuous running game where you have to dodge lasers and zappers while also getting to use special vehicles too. The aim is to complete different objectives and make your way up to higher ranks, and you get rewarded with currency to use on different upgrades and different clothes for your character. In this iteration, other than the flying car as a vehicle and a few more upgrades, nothing else has changed, and I'm very happy about that. Last, but certainly not least, Temple Run 2 was released just before the hype from the first game was about to die out. This version was based in the hills and through the valleys, with even more characters, different obstacles, and to be honest, it was just as fun as the first. The new edition is full of pumpkins and all sorts of spookiness, possibly due to Halloween, but I personally love it. The game is a thriller of sorts itself, so it's actually quite fitting. That's all we have for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please do make sure to like, share and subscribe if you did, to stay tuned for more weekly content.